The special Infected Family Edition is brought to you by the Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family.
When my family wants to enjoy a wholesome, fun, and delicious afternoon together, there's only one place for us, the Olive Garden.
Daddy, can I order this Speiden?
No! You'll have some of my never-ending salad and breadsticks, you fat little fuck!
I want the Speiden. Frank, let him have the spaghetti. It's his birthday.
Claire, he's 5. He won't fucking remember what he ate on his 5th fucking birthday. And you, no cream sauce. Your ass is getting huge. Now shut up. Here comes the waiter.
Hi, more salads? Salads? Would you like more salads? They're never-ending. Salads? Salads, anyone?
They'll all have salads, and I'm gonna have the steak.
Excellent choice. You'll enjoy the salads.
The Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family.
Infected.
Hello and welcome to Infected, the demented, wailing man-child kept chained to a water heater in the basement of digital culture. I'm Internet's Martin Sargent. Infected Army, I think of you as my family. Really, I have no one else close to me, especially after my parents disowned me last year for stealing my mom's pain pills, popping most of them during a blackout weekend in the Niagara Falls region, and selling the rest on the street to buy lotto scratchers. And that's why I'm so glad you've decided to tune in for this special Infected Family Edition. Now, there are two people, I must say, who I consider family, albeit they're the kind of family that stopped getting invited to weddings and other family parties years ago because they get blind drunk and hit on second and third cousins. I'm referring, of course, to Joey and the Gator. Hey, what's up, family?
Hey there, Martin. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing great. Real excited to be doing this special Infected Family Edition.
Yeah, man. Family's important.
It sure is. Now, Gator, I remember once you talked about how your father beat you to within an inch of your life with a post hole digger and also killed various pets you had as a boy. But beyond that, your kin are sort of a mystery to us. What was it like growing up, Gator?
Well, yeah, my dad was a son of a bitch. I had to fight him off every goddamn day. And my mom, she was like some kind of swamp dog. She ran around all over. I just traveled with the state fair growing up, and I had to support the whole family. So I did a lot of work there. I ran the roller coaster ride, and we'd tear that thing down and put it back up every county in Florida.
So you were sort of raised by carnies.
No, man. They were just regular folks, but
who worked at a carnival.
Well, it was a state fair. I mean, they had livestock competitions and whatnot. And
it wasn't a county fair.
I wasn't with them fucking carnies, man. I didn't do that kind of thing. But
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to imply that you were at a county fair.
I was a roadie.
This was a big
the audacity. Fair. The audacity.
I was a roadie for. I roadied for everybody when I started roadieing when I was about 12. I was traveling with Ted Nugent. All kinds of people. It was bad. It was a pretty good life, man. I grew up pretty good, man.
You have a lot of good memories of being in the Gator homestead.
Yeah.
Mom, she cooked dinners. You guys sat around the dinner, Sunday dinners and so forth.
Yeah, every now and again she'd cook up something. I'd usually bring something home and she'd cook it up.
Like something you killed?
Oh, something. Yeah. I ran a trot. I had a couple lines that I'd check. I'd run a trot line for turtle and whatnot, and we'd have some big meals around the house.
A little turtle boil?
Yeah, hell yeah, some soup. We'd eat. Man, we ate good, man. My mom, she could cook. Now she get on a blind drunk, and you didn't want to get around her, but she cooked, man. She would cook. She's a good woman. She worked hard. She's harder than fucking nails, man. If you ever cross my mom, she'd break your goddamn forearm.
You go home for holidays?
She hit me so fucking hard one time that I had to pick my tooth out of the door with a fucking screwdriver. I had to chisel it back out. I got on my bike and I got on the highway. I rode 7 miles to the dentist. I had to bring him. Well, I don't even know how I paid for that, but he fixed my tooth. But yeah, man, it was all right though. She was a tough woman. She didn't take no shit, but she had a good heart. She was a loving lady.
Good. So it sounds like you had a pretty good childhood growing up. Now, Joey, The strange little bird man over here. What was it like eating worms from the beak of Mama Rabier bird over in the family nest?
It was all right, It tastes like cigarettes every now and then, but it was still good. Can't complain.
Well, we got a special treat tonight for the special family edition of Infected, all the way from Saratoga, California. Let's give a warm, infected family welcome to Joey's father, Claude Louis Rabier. Hey, Mr. Rabier.
What's up, Claude?
What's up?
How you doing? It's good to have you here, man.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so what was Joey like as a baby bird?
A baby bird.
Okay, what was he like as a little Joey?
He was okay. We didn't trade him in.
No?
We kept him.
Yeah. Do you regret that to this day?
No, not yet.
When did the family first realize that he was going to grow up in like a misanthropic little nerd man?
When he's trying to climb out of the house.
He was always trying to escape?
Yeah, we had to lock the windows. He's come out to the front window, trying to get out.
Joey, why were you trying to escape? He seems like a nice man.
I needed to know. I was a very curious young lad.
Wait, how old were you when this was?
3.
What was Joey's favorite thing to do when he was a little boy? What did he do?
Burn things.
Now, how did he get matches and whatnot?
Well, he would hide those in a pillow in a living room couch.
I bet he was a quick little fucker. He's hard.
Why are you always telling these bad stories about me? There's good stories.
So, does Joey get most of his bird-like features from you or from his mother?
Bird-like features?
Yeah, the little heartbeat, the throbbing little translucent chest, and the frail bones, and the ability to fly and so forth.
Joey's strong.
Yeah.
He's deceptively strong.
Nothing? No? So did Joey, I imagine he toyed a lot around with computers and circuitry, and you mentioned fire.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Probably also guns, knives,
He learned that from
explosives.
me, I think.
Yeah? You're a big gearhead? Oh, you're a pyromaniac?
Did Joey? What's the worst thing Joey ever did when he was a little kid? Do you remember anything? Did he ever get into a lot of trouble? He couldn't steal anything?
Trying to bring the place down.
Now you keep saying that. Did Joey?
He likes lighters.
Did you have to lock him up or something?
No, we found him. We promised we wouldn't punish him if he told us where he hid him.
What
The lighters.
He still likes lighters. He likes them like butane, them rocket ship lighters.
like those crack torches.
Like
more or less, what you carry around.
blowtorch. You could weld a engine manifold with one of those.
Joey is well known for being filthy. What was his room like in the Rabier household? Did he keep his room tidy?
Oh yeah, it's great.
Oh, come on. He did not. That's bullshit. Because I saw his place when he was living in it. I'll tell a quick little story here. I was picking Joey up for something, and I had to piss real bad. And I said, Joey, can I come in and use your bathroom? He says, no, you can't. I'm like, why not? He says, you can't. You physically cannot. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? He's like, you can't get to it. I'm like, I'm coming in. I'm going to use the bathroom. I really got to piss here. And I go in there, and I open up the front door. I swear to God, Mr. Rabier, there was shit everywhere, like waist deep, wall to wall. Like the coffee table was covered with 50, 60 McDonald's cups. And there was just everything everywhere. And you couldn't get to the bathroom. I had to crawl. It was like that. It was like that scene in Star Wars where in the trash compactor. That was like me getting to the bathroom.
Joey kept a clean room when he was a kid?
Not too good.
Did he go down to bed easy, or did he stay up and like crawl around the house and stuff?
He stayed up looking for stuff. I don't know.
Did he have a girlfriend when he was a little boy?
Uh,
Any of the neighbor girls or anything he was sweet on?
yeah.
Yeah?
Next door.
Next door?
No, she was sweet on me. I wasn't sweet on her. She was 5 years younger than me when I was 16. That was no good. No me gusta.
No, he was nice. He was nice to neighbors. He was just kind of.
He was nice. He didn't try to burn down their houses.
Did Joey have chores to do when he was a little kid? What do you have to do?
Well, if he did them.
Did you ever discipline Joey severely?
Not really. Not really.
No?
No. Maybe should have. Huh?
Didn't never burn them with cigarettes or anything like that? No. What are you most proud of, Joey?
Well, there's a lot of things.
I'm sure there are. He's a fine young man. But is there anything that like, wow, that's my boy?
Yeah, he likes the same stuff I like.
Like what?
You name it.
So
What are some of those things, Joe? What's he talking?
He was very proud of me for the thermite segment. We both did that as a father-son, and it was very.
Oh, when you burned.
When I blew the shit out of that hard drive.
It always comes back to fire with you two.
Oh, yeah. The magnesium,
It's like the family bond is around flames.
like the magnesium stuff, and everything. Yeah.
I need some thermite for my.
So this is what you guys used to do, like father and son little outings. You would go around the neighborhood and burn things.
But it's fun testing stuff,
Yeah, I like to tend to fire myself though. Nothing makes me happier than just tending a goddamn fire all day. Like
Yeah,
you poke at that thing, just
you can just stare at it for hours. It's fascinating.
What
Isn't
are guys like,
yeah.
like guns and everything,
it? Yeah.
Did you keep guns in the house?
cars,
We used to.
we used to.
And then what? Did you have to take the guns out for some reason? Did little Joey get in?
Actually, the police confiscated this one rifle we had. We're not going to go into that because that's kind of a messy story. But
Does it involve arson?
no, it involves a lot of beer.
All right then. Well,
We've gone down a dark little pathway in the Rabier household.
Mr. Rabier, Claude Louis, are you gonna stick around with us for the rest of the show?
Yeah.
All right, good. Well, it's great having you here at the filthy.
It's family time.
It is family time here.
Can I borrow your lighter for a minute?
No, and stay away from you. You shouldn't have him sitting next to the stove there. All right, now Joey and Mr. Rabier need to finally have that talk about the birds and the bees, or I guess maybe just the bees, because Joey already knows all about birds. So we'll be right back with more of the special Infected Family Edition right after this word from our sponsor.
This special Infected Family Edition is brought to you by the Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family. Okay, here's the steak for the gentleman and more salads for everyone else. Salads.
Daddy, I don't think I can eat any more salads.
Now hold on a minute there, baby fat. You're going to eat more salads and you're going to enjoy it. It's never ending salads.
Hey, you can't talk to my family like that.
Your family, you're sitting at table 8 at the Olive Garden. And when you're here, you're my family. And I'm the head of this family. Understand, fucko?
Jesus Christ, you're just a waiter.
Again, he bitch. My family. And the kid's getting the spaghetti. Bowl after salty, saucy bowl of it.
Yeah, will you be my daddy?
No, shut up and eat your salads. Okay, I'll be right back with more salads.
Frank, maybe we should leave.
Not now. They're watching. Just eat your salads.
Salads. The Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family.
Infected.
And welcome back to the special Infected Family Edition. So I know this is the Family Edition and all, but I wanted to stray from that theme. Not really stray too far. Just for a minute though, and bring up something very important. Okay.
What?
All right. As most of you out there in Sarge world know, I used to be a big famous TV star. And, I could basically walk in any restaurant in Hollywood and get the best table without a reservation. And beautiful models and starlets shared my bed with 2,000 thread count sheets every night. And, I included among my friends some of the top names in showbiz. Adam Sessler, Patrick Norton.
All gone.
Not sure that, they really liked me all that much. But I don't even know. They barely tolerated me, actually. But anyway, let's suffice it to say that the Sarge's star is dimmed a little bit, all right? But when you used to be at the top, you still crave, you absolutely need cherishment from an adoring public. And I don't get any fan mail anymore. And nobody recognizes me on the streets. And I'll go to the Best Buy in the Comp USA, just trying to get somebody to recognize me. I'm hoping that some old Tech TV fan's going to go in there to buy a new hard drive or something like that, some new printer or some shit. Never. So I've taken to doing Google blog searches on my name. It's a feature of the Google thing where you can search blogs for whatever. And I obsessively search them for any mention of Martin Sargent, which, let me tell you, does not happen very often. People are not blogging about me at all. There is this one Asian high school kid, though, named Hui Dong, who writes about me every once in a while. But, once he gets into girls and cars and stuff, he's going to forget about me, too. Anyway, last night I'm doing the Google blog search on Martin Sargent, and bam, something comes up. There's a hit.
What do you get?
And I'm thinking I got a pretty big fish on the line, Joe, and I click on the search result link. And I click it, and I see that the name of the blog is Hate On and the subtitle is, I hate the rich, powerful, and famous, so you don't have to. Unless you want to, because they all suck, especially Tom Cruise. That's the name of the thing. I'm thinking, all right, he's not talking about me because I'm definitely not rich, powerful, or famous, right? So I do the Control F search within the page for Martin Sargent, and there I am in this blog entry that's a diatribe about how stupid Nicholas Lachey is, you know, Jessica Simpson's ex-husband.
They broke up.
How stupid he is for breaking up with Jessica Simpson, and about how she was the only reason that he was anybody, and how he's gonna fail and fall into obscurity without her, right?
I don't know, man. I think he's a talent.
So anyway, here's how I fit into all this long story. Let me read you the pertinent paragraph. And remember now, he's talking about Nicholas Lachey. Here's the quote. I hope you manage to save a little money, because that's about all that stands between you and next year's Surreal Life, Where Are They Now edition. You'll be put in a house with Screech, that guy Snow who did that Informer song, the oldest sister on Full House, Martin Sargent from Tech TV, and Jenny from the Jenny Camp.
But you're up there with fucking Screech, dude. That's
what I'm, that's
Like, I wish I'd be on Surreal Life.
I know, I would take that gig.
If you get on Surreal Life, can I come over there and just hang out?
Yeah, I think it's at first it hurt me real bad, but then I'm thinking these are all everyone knows who all those guys are.
Yeah.
You know, you ask anyone on the street, go through that list. Most people are going to name all those guys. They're not. Many of them are not going to be able to name Martin Sargent. No. I'd say 1 out of 1,000. Snow is Informer.
I don't even know Snow, but I know Screech. I know Jenny, and those are big guys.
Mr. Rabier, you know that song? Informer.
I got that 8-track stuck in my truck manifold one time. I had to listen to that for a year and a half.
So anyway, that's why I bring it up in the family edition, because we all might be living in a house together, sort of like a family.
Hot.
Well, that's a good little story.
Is it?
Yeah, I like that. But
You've been mentioning a paragraph of Screech. That's more than I could ever hope for. So.
You know, Screech, did you hear what Screech is doing?
No, what is he doing?
He's like, he lives in Michigan, and they're foreclosing on his house.
Oh.
Now he's got some website up, and he can't even use the word Screech in the website because he doesn't own that name. Right. But he's selling T-shirts to try to get enough money, raise like $100,000 or something to save his house.
I heard he had like a donkey cock or something. That's what I heard.
Oh, yeah?
Where does money go?
I don't know. That show's still syndicated.
It's still syndicated, but Adult Swim put out a fake press release a few weeks ago that was kind of interesting, but I doubt they'll ever actually pick up. They said they were going to actually reproduce new episodes of Saved by the Bell where Screech is the principal of Bayside High.
Oh, God.
It'll never happen.
He so hopes.
We just hope that he does that and that Martin gets on Surreal Life with him. That'd be a hell of a show.
Be hot.
I don't want to live with any of those people.
Mr. Rabier, did you have a sort of a surreal life when Joey was a boy? Tell us another story about him.
Okay. Well, Joey was out there and going to bus to school.
Going to what school?
And maybe he's riding a bus going to school. They have buses.
Oh, right. Yeah, I know. Okay.
School buses.
School buses, yeah. And some kid trying to start a fight with him and all that. And it wasn't Joey's fault. And all this. So they had a fight. So the bus driver says, "Okay, you both got written up for something for fighting and trying to fight in a bus." So Joey goes to his class, and they say, Joey says, "I want to talk to the principal now."
Wait, how old was I?
Joey demanded a meeting with the principal.
Yeah, he says, "I'm not going to buy this stuff." I say, "I want to talk to the principal now." So that's what he told the teacher, and so he had a meeting outside with their principal.
Yeah,
and told him that he didn't start the shit.
Yeah, but you know what? As I learned, you even talk to the big man, you still get shit. I still got written up for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't tell him you shoot people who do that.
Did you threaten to light him on fire, Joey?
Burn the principal's office down, Joe?
I will say nothing on the air.
Okay, time for tonight's first check of the high-tech tech news ticker. Family style. A 14-year-old girl who says she was sexually assaulted by another user of MySpace.com sued the social networking website Monday. Actually, this was many Mondays ago. Yeah. Claiming it does not take sufficient steps to protect underage members. Huh. The girl and her mother, see, that's the family angle there, say a 19-year-old man lied in his profile about being a senior on a football team to gain her trust and phone number.
Who the hell would do something like that?
I don't know. They're suing MySpace for $30 million.
Fuck that noise.
Fuck that.
That's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
It should be the family's responsibility to monitor their children, not MySpace. They're a portal.
I don't know. I was gonna sue MySpace myself.
I was gonna sue him because you weren't getting any hookups.
Because that little bitch wouldn't.
Because she didn't put out. All right.
This lady. She's the type of lady that'd sue like Epicurious.com because she used some recipe that ruined her Thanksgiving dinner.
Because she got food poisoning
It's the same thing.
off a piece of scrod fillet or something.
Scrod fillet?
You know,
Scrod. That's a whitefish, Joe.
Joey, you like
Joe likes a nice, every now and again, Joe will sneak off to a little bistro and get himself a nice piece of fish.
Joey likes to sit down. He spreads out his napkin and he enjoys a nice plate of fish. Piece of fish. Did Joey like a piece of fish when he was growing up? What was his favorite food?
Oh, come and see for trout.
Trout. Trout Almadine.
I made some trout the other day when he came home.
You made him some trout? What's your trout recipe?
Put him in butter in a pan and saltine crackers.
Did you guys used to go fishing a lot?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Now you get a whole trout and you put some butter in a pan. You just fry that thing up in there.
Fried it back and forth.
And you put them saltine crackers in there?
Yeah, well, that's the
you bread
crumbs on it.
Yeah, it's delicious. You have no idea. It's like shake and bake, only better.
Wow. Man, I got some good trout recipes myself. But Joey like a good piece of fish, man. We knew that about him.
Mr. Rabier, you ever go fishing with explosives? You just throw a bunch of explosives in there?
No, but we used to put dog canned food, and you poke holes in it, and you throw it right to where you fish, and the smell brings the fish close to your fishing line.
Oh.
I think we all learned something today.
What kind of fish?
It's a hot little fishing tip. We got a regular Babe Winkleman sitting at the table with us.
Do you ever have a crossbow?
No, but he did.
Yeah, who bought it for me? Thanks, Dad.
I took a crossbow in my upper fleshy part of my thigh one time. God damn, that hurt like a motherfucker. I tell you what.
Anyway, it is July 11th. That's 7-11. And you know what that means? We've got 10 minutes before midnight for a free Slurpee. They're giving away the free Slurpees over there at 7-Eleven. Yeah.
We were there 10.
Oh, you didn't know you get the free Slurpee?
That's where we bought the beer.
Oh, that's too bad. Did you know, by the way, that Renaissance fairs across the country are closed today because all the fat fucks who work them take off to go to the 7-Eleven to get as many free Slurpees as possible? They just go from 7-Eleven to 7-Eleven, and their little berets and tunics.
You get a good grape Slurpee.
Bastille Day is right around the corner.
Do you like one of them ices, or do you like a Slurpee better? Which one do you like better? Icy?
I like an icy.
You like what flavor? You like a cherry or the Coke?
I like a raspberry.
You know what I like about them ices? You know what I like about them?
What do you
I like the little red bear guy with the.
I
like the shirt that he's wearing. I want one of them. He doesn't wear any pants. He just got the sweater on and the hat.
I like those straws you get with the little spoon at the end of it. It's all opened up there. You get that little spoon at the end.
Tasty.
Do you see any Ren Fair people over at the 7-Eleven, Joe? Besides yourself?
You could kill a man with a straw.
Dad, how do I kill a man with a straw?
Tell him, Mr. Rabier, how you do it.
We did see that lady out there in 7-Eleven, didn't we?
What, that crazy bitch?
Yeah, crazy bitch.
Anyway, we got 10 minutes left. You guys want to run? We're going to run out and get that Slurpee. We're going to go get that Slurpee. So we will be right back after this word from our sponsor.
Yeah.
Meh.
This special Infected Family Edition is brought to you by the Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family.
Okay, on the count of 3, everyone slowly get up and run for the emergency exit. 1, 2...
More salads?
Can we just get the bill, please?
Oh no, you haven't finished your salads! And what's a family dinner without tiramisu and more salads?
God damn it, man, this is not your family!
Wrong, Frank. This is very much my family, and she's very much my wife. Let me prove it to you.
Hey!
Oh,
More salads?
More salads?
More salads?
Salads! Oh,
Was that man rubbing salad all over Mommy's bottom?
Shut up. Just be quiet. One more bowl. Oh.
The Olive Garden. When you're here, we're gonna fuck your family with salads.
Infected.
Welcome back to Infected. So we're back from the 7-Eleven where we all got Slurpees.
Yay!
Delicious, no?
Yeah, till Mr. Rabier lit a car on fire out in the parking lot.
And not only did I get a Slurpee over there, but I also took quite an impressive shit in the bathroom. Not to toot my own horn.
Bravo.
Thank you very much. I saw the Slurpee sludge inching its way out into my big gulp cup there.
Summon the Kraken.
You know, what? What'd you say? Summon the Kraken.
That's what I say now when I take a shit and I gotta take a shit. I say, I saw that Pirates of the Caribbean and I gotta say, summon the Kraken.
Well, those
that
things.
mythical sea creature. I say, summon the Kraken.
Oh, I summoned the Kraken, all right. I saw that machine. It's just, you see the Slurpee machine. It's just coming out of there. It's just coming out of there, and it looked to me like shit coming out in my big gulp cup there, and it just triggered something deep down within. It just gave me an uncontrollable urge to go. My bowels almost went slack right there at the Slurpee machine. So I go in there, and, it surprised me. They had one of those fancy toilets at the 7-Eleven, the ones with the motion detection flushers.
High-tech shit.
Yeah, exactly. You ever been sitting on a toilet with one of those things on there?
I hate them.
Yeah, I do too, because you move around a little bit. You try to shake off a dangler, or you bend over to get some candy or some powder drugs out of the pocket of your kangaroos, and the thing flushes, and you're still sitting on it.
No, what's worse is when it sucks out that little protective fucking condom you got on the toilet itself.
You use those? That surprises me, Joe.
I like my toilets clean, and when you move around, those.
I use a poncho.
Well, it's a goddamn helpless fucking feeling, because you can't get up. It's flushing. You can't get up because you got shitty ass.
Did you have to change Joey's diapers a lot as a child?
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
What was that like?
It was like shit.
Did Joey shit a lot as a boy?
It's like everybody else.
How much? No, seriously, how much did Joey?
His shit stinks.
Oh man, we know that.
Love you, Dad.
Joey told me he hadn't had a shit in 2.5 years.
I know his eyes getting brown.
Mr. Rabier.
These Coronas are good. Thank you, Dad.
They are good. Thank you, Mr. Rabier, for the Coronas. Maybe that's what did it. I usually don't drink Coronas. Maybe that's what made me had to drop a deuce so powerfully in there.
You drink a lot of Coronas?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
What do you
I
like?
was drinking all this other shit before.
What did you used to drink?
Mickey's and
Yeah.
you name it.
Mickey's Wide Mouth.
Yeah.
Did you drink any liquor?
Oh, yeah.
What was your
You
poison?
name it. Everything.
Really? You drank a lot?
You name it. Well, a little bit.
Did you ever get real canned up on liquor and come home and
Slap Joe around a little.
Joey down the stairs? Or something?
No.
Joey, clean your room.
That'll never happen.
Did Joey ever have like slumber parties or anything when he was a boy? Did you have kids over to spend the night?
I had it once, and that fucker. You guys came shouting in the room. You broke it all up.
Remember, we set up a tent out there in the backyard.
You did after you broke up that one. You and Mom came out ready to like drive everyone home. You're like, it was 1 o'clock in the morning, and we were just being
The
boys.
tent. I put a tent out there.
No, that was after you fucking broke up the last
Mr.
one.
Rabier got all them kids out in that tent. He doused it with gasoline and lit that fucker on fire.
They were smoking weed out there.
How old were they? No, they weren't. Were they really?
No.
Maybe they found it in the freezer, huh, Mr. Rabier? Yeah? Oh, you clam up, don't you now? Oh, don't go there. Yeah, that's all the time we got for this special family edition.
Martin, tell us a story.
I don't think we got
Just
time
once.
Oh, come on. Just one.
Mr. Rabier asked him to tell you a story.
Tell us a story.
All right, I'll do it for you, Mr. Rabier. I guess we've got time for one story. A story about family.
Yay!
This is the story of the Olsen family. The Olsen family, Mother Claire, Father Skip, and the two red-haired preteen boys, Andy and Pete, was one of those families that all the other families in the neighborhood was a little bit jealous of. They seemed so happy, never fought, and had a beautifully landscaped, tidy lawn that also served as a picnic spot every Sunday. Because they were such wholesome, good people, the parents in the neighborhood loved it when their children went to the Olsons on Friday evenings for the weekly Dungeons & Dragons game, of which Skip Olson, the father, was the dungeon master. And oh, what a wonderful dungeon master he was! The 8 or so boys that showed up to the game every Friday night loved how he took them on breathtaking adventures of the mind, slaying dragons, saving fairy princesses from horrible bands of orcs, and finding magic swords in chests of gleaming treasure. As the weeks went on, the games got more exciting and intricate, and the boys were given costumes to wear, so they looked like elves, warriors, and wizards, whatever character they were playing. And sometimes, the game would leave the table in the basement and Skip Olson would lead the fierce band of 11 and 12-year-old adventurers into the woods behind the house, where he had left clues, set traps, converted trees into scary monsters for the boys to slay, and hidden treasures. The games became so fun that the boys were excited when Skip Olson started videotaping them. And on Saturday mornings they would gather around the TV with a bowl of Claire Olson's famous caramel corn to watch their adventures and relive the excitement. Then, early one Friday evening, just before sundown, Skip Olson brought the boys into the woods to slay an evil dragon. The boys turned a corner and there he was, staring down at them with fiery eyes. "The dragon is breathing acid at you," Skip Olson said. "Roll the 20-sided die to see if you make your saving throws." All the boys rolled, and all failed. "Uh-oh," Billy Crisp from 3 houses down, dressed in a wizard costume, said. "How many hit points did we lose?" "None yet," said Mr. Olson. "The dragon's acid has just burned all your armor and clothes. Remove them." So the boys, in the heat of battle, their minds on their scaly dragon foe and how they would defeat him, stripped off all their clothes. "The dragon has flown away," said Skip Olson, "but he left his treasure chest behind." When the naked boys went over to the box under the tree and opened it, they found it filled with pornography magazines. "Go ahead," Mr. Olson said, staring through the viewfinder of his camcorder. "Look through the magic spell books." Well, I'm not going to tell you what happened next, but I will say that Billy Crisp, even though Skip Olson said the Dungeons & Dragons games must always remain a secret, went home and told his dad about how much fun that night's game was. And none of the children in the neighborhood ever came to play Dungeons & Dragons on a Friday night again. And nobody ever saw the Olsons having picnics on their beautifully landscaped, tidy lawn again. And sometimes, on still nights, the whole neighborhood could hear Claire Olson screaming at Skip and sobbing. And 3 months later, when Claire Olson found the videotape substantiating the rumor that the whole neighborhood had been abuzz about, she and the boys moved in with her mother in Connecticut, and Skip Olson started running the most popular Dungeons & Dragons game in the Illinois State Penitentiary System. The end.
See, stories like that give D&D a bad name.
I wrote that from kind of personal experience, actually.
Martin, we know too much.
That poor old Skip Olson, man, that son of a bitch.
Were you Billy Crisp?
No. I was always, I was a little hurt at the time because the dungeon master, who was also my karate sensei, didn't apparently fancy me. And
So I never played them games.
And like some of the other boys in the dojo / adventuring party.
Did he wear them Capizio shoes?
I'd rather not talk about it.
I had a teacher, and he wore them little Capizio shoes.
Did he touch you? Touch your boom boom?
Hell no, he didn't touch me. Boy.
Show me on the doll. Show me on the doll, Gator.
Well, we played a couple games of Hide the Pennies.
Well, that really is all the time that we have for this special Infected Family Edition. Thanks to our guest, Mr. Rabier. Claude Louis Rabier. I'm getting all the French names mixed up here at the table. Thank you very much, sir. It was a real pleasure having you here at the table. You have a fine son, and we're happy to have him in the Infected family.
We turned everything to shit. Don't we? I just figured that out. Everything we touch just turns to shit.
And thank you all for listening. This is Martin Sargent reminding you, don't get ripped. by the Riptides. We'll see you at the bar.
Ow!
You've been listening to Infected, and if you're still listening to Infected, you're infected. And nothing you can do at this point can stop that. You're a sick bastard, and you should have turned it off a long time ago. You have nothing you can do, really, except for succumb to it and sit there and let it wash over you like a warm, filthy, tepid stream that's really not moving very much. It's got kind of a film on the top of it, and it feels sort of warm on you, but there might be sort of parasites and things crawling around in it, and you're infected. Mr. Rabier, do you have anything to say?
No, you said it all.
Thanks, sir. This has been a pleasure. You're infected.
Infected was written by Martin Sargent and Jay Speiden. Joseph Claude Jean Philippe Rabier, son of... Let me do this again. Infected was written by Martin Sargent and Jay Speiden. Joseph Jean-Claude Jean-Philippe Rabier, son of... Infected was written by Martin... Infected was written by Martin... Hey. Infected was written by Martin Sargent and Jay Speiden. Joseph Jean-Claude... Infected was written by Martin Sargent and Jay Speiden. Joseph Jean-Claude... Infected was... Jesus. Infected was written by Martin Sargent and Jay Speiden. Joseph Jean-Claude Jean-Philippe Rabier, son of Claude Louis Rabier, on controls. I took French in high school, god fucking damn it! For more...
I want more salads.
Infected was written by Martin Sargent and Jay Speiden. Joseph Claude Jean-Philippe Rabier, son of Claude Louis Rabier, on controls. For more, go to sargeworld.com.